Now let's move on to Eastern Conference Wild Card 2.
This is tough.
I mean, I feel like there's a few teams you could throw into this discussion. The Islanders, Pittsburgh. I'm going to include Buffalo in that conversation.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe Ottawa. I mean, I feel like the Washington, I think, got better in free agency and through the draft as well. And
I think there's only 3 teams in the East you can include, and that's Montreal, Columbus, and Philly.
yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, this is tough.
I'm gonna go out on a limb because I'm gonna pick the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh my God.
I don't think there's
Interesting.
more pressure on any other team in the league except for maybe the Edmonton Oilers to make the playoffs this year. I mean, the pressure on the Oilers is to win the Stanley Cup. This is the last year of Leon Draisaitl's contract. They gotta win, but we'll get to that later. But Buffalo, I really think the future of the franchise might be in jeopardy if they do not make the playoffs this year. Buffalo probably mortgaged some of their future to get players to help them better now. I think their top 6 got a lot better, a lot faster, a lot more physical, which is a big weak spot
the
for
bottom
them.
6?
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
bottom 6.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said top.
No, the top 6 is
Yeah.
pretty much. I still think they need to add a top 6 swinger. You never know, but that blue line is there's rumors that they're very interested in Jacob Trouba, and those rumors have not been going away.
Nope. And honestly, if we go out and get Trouba, I would not be happy.
I wouldn't. It depends what we'd have to give up to get him.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good
Like
point.
if we're giving up like a top prospect and a pick and yada yada yada, I don't know. We'll see, but I think the time is now for this team, especially with how much better their bottom 6 got. Their problem was they couldn't defend leads. This bottom 6 will help them defend leads a lot better. I think Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and Devin Levi are going to be a really great tandem, and James Reimer I thought was a solid veteran backup signing, but call me crazy, call me a stupid fan because I am a Buffalo Sabres fan, but I feel like the time is now. They have to end this drought. They just have to get in. They don't have to do anything. They can get swept. They just have to make it the playoffs.
I think their forwards are going to score. I think
Dylan Cousins will have a bounce back season. So will Tage.
Yes, I agree. And I think Zach Benson's going to take another step. Jacqueline will be fine. But the one thing is blue line, because outside of Dahlin, their blue line is really hit or miss. Like, we need another step from Owen Power. Bowen Byram, same thing. He struggled towards the end, but I think he'll be all right.
I mean, I think that's why they're exploring a Jacob Trouba trade, because with Trouba, you know exactly what you're getting, and he's a captain.
Like we saw the top 6, it's all Lindy Ruff. This Trouba shit is gonna be all Lindy Ruff. Lindy Ruff.
I mean,
wants to get
we're not.
faster
I still don't think Trouba ends up coming to
I
Buffalo.
don't think he even gets traded. That's just me, though.
It sounds like the Rangers are pretty dead set on trading
They
him.
want to trade him, but I don't know. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently he's saying no to any trades right now is because his wife's still in medical school or something along those lines.
Well, I heard that he might be willing to waive it to come to Buffalo.
Okay.
I heard he did not wait. I heard they had a deal pretty far along in Detroit, and he axed
They
it.
were almost done with it. It was pretty
Yeah.
much set in stone.
Yeah, they wanted to ask him to waive his no trade clause, and he said no.
I love it how I don't mean to get off topic here because I have to get into my team. But yeah, with Trouba, it's like Rangers fans are acting like this dude's public enemy number 1. It's like
He never asked for a trade. He never asked for anything.
the Rangers came to him and he has the right to say yes or no to a trade because
They
he has a clause.
gave him that in that
Exactly.
contract. That's what they decided to give him. He's just exercising his right in his
Exactly.
contract.
And like the people that are saying, "Oh, this is all buddy. Why is Drew keeping Trouba?" He has no fucking choice. Anyways, so I'm kind of going back and forth between Detroit, between Buffalo, between
I
Pittsburgh.
forgot about Detroit. Yeah.
This is tough. This is really tough. Give it to me, Washington. You're going to the fucking
Washington?
playoffs again. This was the last time. I didn't even have them. This is why, okay? Buffalo, I had them finishing top 3 in the division or wild card something. I had them going to the playoffs last season. We're not taking that risk again, okay? I'm not ready to be let down. Washington, okay? You go out. I have high hopes for PLD to be your second center. You trade for Jacob Trouba, which is going to be great.
They didn't trade for Jacob Trouba.
I'm sorry, Jacob Chikrin, my bad.
Okay.
Andrew Mangiapane, you go out and get a trade. Connor McMichael, I think, might have a breakout season. 45 points, thank you very much. And Ovi's gonna probably put up 25 goals
The thing
again.
with the Capitals is I don't think Ovi gives a fuck in the playoffs anymore.
And you added Matt Waugh. But I don't think Ovi gives a fuck in the playoffs after he got his cup anyways. But the one thing that made me pick them over the Red Wings, strictly goaltending. You go out, you get Logan Thompson. You still have Charlie Lindgren, who was the sole reason on the why you guys got into the playoffs last season. I think this is going to be a really good tandem. Like, I truly do. I think this is not going to be a 1 and 2 starter. This is going to be like a 1A, a 1B type of tandem. I think it's going to be like almost maybe a 45 to 38 split. I really hope I did the math right. But it's going to be like a 55-45 split in favor of one or the two goaltenders. And I really hope the Capitals do a thing where they ride the hot hand. It's like, okay, well, you allowed 2 goals against the one game. We won 5-2. You had a 940 save percentage. All right, you're playing in 2 nights when we play again. I really hope it's like that type of thing where it's ride the hot hand. But also, you don't want to be like, well, for example, let's say Charlie Lindgren gives up 4 goals on like 18 shots and they lose 4-2, whatever. That doesn't mean don't play him the next game. Like if Logan Thompson played the previous 4 or 5, like give him another shot. You don't want to ruin the goalie's confidence. So I think it's going to be more of a split type of thing with Washington, and they can get into the playoffs with 93, 94 points.
Thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video. We really appreciate you watching all the way to the end. If you enjoy our content, be sure to hit the subscribe button, drop a like if you enjoyed it. If you want to keep this conversation going, be sure to check out our Discord. The link will be in the description below. Very active. We're trying to build an active community there. Talk hockey 24/7. Also check out our Twitter, Instagram, and TikToks. The links will be down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching.